Alright, welcome back again to the channel for another unboxing. So as usual, I put figures of what I'm going to unbox, or similarly to that character, or maybe the line or the anime. So for this one, obviously it's a Naruto Sage of the Six Paths figure. But let's have a quick view of the figures in front. So this is the first one. So these are Lego OPF figures, which is basically Lego that was made in China, but there isn't any Lego counterpart. The next one is this one. This is Funko Dorbs. So this is a very cute figure from Funko, but they didn't continue this line, so that's sad. I didn't get any figures for the other characters that I like. Next one is this one. It's a Funko Pop, which is a glow in the dark. So that's the details there. I'll try to put a glow in the dark picture of this one if I have one. Then this one is a Funko Soda. This is a new line from Funko. So it comes in a can, and this is the figure. Then the last one, of course, is one of the amazing works for the Naruto Sage of the Sixth Path, which is the Nendoroid. Obviously, if you already know what Nendoroids are, they have a lot of parts that you can post them, and other parts so you can depict what is in the anime or in the manga if it's an anime figure. So yeah. So obviously, we're going to unbox this bad boy. So let us take a look at the figure, or at least the box of the figure. So it says Ichiban Kuji Masterlise, and it says 20th anniversary of the TV animation plus Naruto. You can see Naruto the figure. It says letter A because it's the prize A, and we have some other logos there. So Uzumaki Naruto. So Masterlise, this one. Okay. So if you don't have any information yet, Naruto celebrated their 20th anniversary recently, and Ichiban Kuji released their first Masterlise for Naruto, and obviously Masterlise are bigger figures for Ichiban Kuji, and it became a very hot item in the market because all of the collectors wanted to get their hands on this. So being someone who collect Naruto figures, especially the Sage of the Sixth Path, I knew that this figure would be very high in the aftermarket. The reason is, the only substitute that you have for this figure is the Gem series of for Naruto. It is also a really good figure, and a lot of bootlegs for it already because it was more than 5 years ago when it was released in the market, and it is very expensive. Fortunately, it got re-released, but the price, it's still very expensive, around 8,000 pesos. So that's around $40 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's the reason there. So it's out of the brown box now. Okay, so let's see how this figure looks like outside of this brown box. So I was actually surprised that the figure, or at the box itself, was a bit smaller than expected. Maybe because I just unboxed a Masterlise Endeavor, and that is a really huge figure. But yeah, that's fine. So the reason there is the body doesn't have a head when unboxed, and we have the truth-seeking orbs that is very, very fragile. I'm expecting that to be very fragile. So hopefully I can open it on this top part. Oh no, I can't open it there. Let's see with the truth-seeking orbs. Completely destroyed the plastic. That's fine. Let us just open it directly here. Then let's gently get also the truth-seeking orbs. So as we can see, the body, we all have the details for the Sage of the Sixth Path Naruto, and the truth seeker orbs just get placed here. There's a hole there. Okay, so that's nice. So let us put a head on this headless figure. So we have the sticks, the kunai for the face or the mouth, and we have the head protected there. Oh, at least this one gets opened nicely there. Okay, then we have what we call this jelly support, and lastly and now we assemble everything. So first, let's show up the head. Okay, so let's show you the head. Hopefully you can see it clearly with all of the details. Hold on, it's not focusing correctly. No. Okay, but you get the point. So let's just put the kunai directly here. So if you can see, it's a bit crooked, this part, so you know which side should be facing at, right? You can't really force it on the other side, so be careful with that one. The next up is these two. So obviously that should be an easy placement, or at least, oops. Okay, so it's resting on his shoulder, and this one casually fits here. Alright, let me just put that there. Alright, so then the last thing that we'll do is put the head, of course, just very carefully. I don't want to break anything. I'm a very clumsy guy, and this is a very good figure. I don't want to break anything. Alright, that fits perfectly, I guess. I mean, I'll just adjust it later off cam. Then let's put out the jelly support. I mean, honestly, I don't need this. I can just put him like that. Alright, that's very nice. So let me just observe all, or at least get a look on all of the details. You can see all of the what I need to see with Naruto. So let me just remove this first for a while, and really put the head completely, because there's still a gap below the bot here at the neck. I don't know if you can see it through the video, but I can see it with my eyes. Okay, I think that's fine for now. Then let's put this back on his back. I don't want to push it. Alright, so there it is. So that's Naruto, Sage of the Sixth Path. So this figure is really massive. I mean, compared to what I have for the figures. I mean, I have a Masterlise Endeavor and some of the WFCs, but for Naruto, this is huge. So for comparison, let's compare it with the largest one that I have first. So Funko Pop. So this is how large the difference is. So okay, they can go there. Then this Funko Soda, and oh shoot. Okay, I won't do that again. Alright. I won't just put it there because this is just a grass mat. So for Funko Soda, this is how they look like together. Also for the Dorbs, and just to have a scale for the Lego, and lastly is the Nendoroid. Okay, so obviously my rating for this figure is 11 out of 10 because I was really looking forward for this figure. This figure was actually announced January 2022, so that's earlier this year, and the ETA was actually Q4 or October. I was expecting it on October, but I got a notification that it already arrived in the Philippines, and I was really stoked and very very happy that it arrived early because I really wanted it, right? And it's the biggest one in my shrine. We probably will be the most favorite of mine, maybe next to the Nendoroid. I don't know, I'm still gonna think about it, but for obvious reasons it would be the biggest one for the shrine, for the Naruto Sage of the Six Path Shrine. So I'm looking forward for the other figures in the future, maybe an articulated one for a bigger figure, because Nendoroid is the only one that's articulated. So also, this came out of nowhere. No one was expecting that Ichiban Kuji would release actually a Masterlise for Naruto, but because it's the 28th anniversary, it seemed very well fitting for the anime to get that release. So it was around 3,500 when I got it in pesos, which is around $70. The reason why it was cheap, because maybe the supplier or Banpresto itself was offering it to or Ichiban Kuji or Bandai was offering it to merchants to sell the whole lot for this line, which is 81 items and 9 figures. So they just divide it with the total one. It was posted by several stores in the Philippines. That's why I got it for that very low price. But currently the aftermarket price is around 10,000 pesos, or that's already $100, right? No, it's $200. No, it's already $200 in the aftermarket. But since there's a lot of the merchants getting this already at this time around, I can see the prices in the Philippines to go down. So if you're in Japan, maybe just get someone to buy you this figure from the Philippines, or I don't know if that has also the same thing in Japan. The reason why it was very expensive early on when it was released is because it was a ticket approach in Japan, and that's also what the manufacturers or the distributor gave the stores, to have it as a ticketing one, but the stores could just sell them at divide by the figures, hence the price. But yeah, of course, if you're wondering, there are 4 figures or 4 characters for this line. There is Sasuke with the Rinnegan, Kakashi also with the Sharingan, and also Minato, which is the rarest one or the last one. So yeah, so that's my unboxing for the Naruto Sage of the Six Path. I hope you enjoyed it and got entertained with my mini figures, because this is really huge. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you can subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and do check out my other unboxing for this Sage of the Six Path Shrine. So thank you very much for watching. Till the next unboxing. Bye bye.